So I have a course in third year that is related to topics in health and disease. It's usually considered a seminar course, but this year we decided to change it up a little bit from the traditional lecture-based cancer biology as well as some of the biotechnology to be a little bit different. So again, I had a lot of help from a lot of individuals. So my colleagues within human biology were very instrumental in a lot of these discussions. I had help from the Center for Teaching Support and Innovation, or CTSI, where they were also able to tell me a lot about how to evaluate students and how to create different types of reflective activities around experiential learning and job shadowing, as well as individuals in the Career Exploration Network, or the CLN. They were also really useful in helping, and of course the Vice Provost's office, which connects me to a number of other resources on campus. So I think the one aspect that I really want students to engage in, and there are multiple elements, but one is really the uncomfort or discomfort with what reflection is. And we engage in it all the time, sort of as older individuals, because we're used to that. But for students, they may have engaged in it already, and they're just not comfortable with the word reflection and what that really entails. So this job shadowing gives them that opportunity to sit and think before they go what sort of skill sets that they have, what they think this job that they're so interested in might actually entail, and then to actually reflect on it afterwards. So did my skill sets and did my expectations actually meet with what I thought this job was going to be, and what were the challenges, and did I learn specific things from the individuals whom I was shadowing? The other thing that I'm really interested in is we're starting to see a small but perhaps interesting pivot in what students are choosing. So in the life sciences, and particularly biology, the traditional career goals have been medical related and something related to medicine or healthcare. And what we're seeing now is that there is a small but growing number of students who are interested in other opportunities. And that's fascinating for me because I wouldn't have known this without engaging in experiential learning. We try to tap into what students want to, or what students have done after the fact, but now we're starting to see where students are interested in potentially going. So entrepreneurship was never on the radar, but a small number of students are actually interested. What can I do? What startups are available on campus or in Toronto to find out a little bit more about that lifestyle? Is it what we see on TV, or is it actually something that is doable as a job? And I think the other major sector, which is thinking about how your background in biology and life sciences, the communication skills, how that can actually relate to the public sector, which again, a lot of students weren't aware that government jobs are actually available for them. And we're seeing a shift where students are no longer thinking only of research and only of going into a healthcare related field, but also some of these other places. And I think it's our job as educators to also adapt to what our students are interested in doing. One of the things I've learned fairly early is to really talk to a lot of people about experiential learning. So I have spoken to some of my colleagues, both within human biology as well as in other units, and they had given me all sorts of advice. And I think we tend to want to have this big, huge box where we are able to fill it with so many different things. But the big piece of advice that I've received is really to keep it simple, make it student focused, and to really try to determine what their needs are rather than what I sort of think they want to have.